It is now Timo Werner turns his man. Timo Werner 1v1. Let's go, guys. Timo Werner scores his 30th goal of the season and could be one of his most important goals for us. Still James Maddison, brilliantly done. Maddison shoots and Maddison scores an unbelievable goal in the Champions League semi-finals. It is now 2-1 Leicester City. So here we are, just one game away from a potential Champions League final as we play Atletico Madrid in the second leg of the Champions League semi-finals. That first leg that we played in the last episode was absolutely ridiculous as it ended in a 3-3 draw, and anything can happen in this second leg at the King Power Stadium. I'm super excited for this one. We're also going to wrap up our Premier League season in today's episode as we play Manchester United and Bournemouth. There's a slim chance we might win the league, so we're just gonna hope for the best. But in this episode, if we get knocked out in the Champions League, this could prove to be the season finale of this career mode. So we don't want that happening. We want to make it to that Champions League final. So let's hope for the best. So if you guys are enjoying the Leicester City career mode, let's keep the support coming in. 2,000 likes once again would be absolutely insane. If you are new around here, make sure to subscribe for more FIFA 20 career mode content. And let's get this one underway. First question of the day, are you still doing the Barcelona career mode? A lot of people have been asking me this question. When is the Barcelona career mode returning? Am I going to be continuing it, or what's going on? And well, yes, I do plan to continue it, but we're going to be doing something different with the Barcelona career mode when we do continue it with Season 3. We're going to be doing the Life After Messi challenge. So we won't actually have Messi. We're going to be using a lot of the academy players, and it's just going to keep the series fresh. So I'll talk to you guys about it more in the future, but for now, yes, the Barcelona career mode will be returning at some point, but it's gonna be a bit different to keep it fresh. Next question, why do you rely mostly on cutbacks whilst your players aren't the best of passers? Well, because cutbacks are super efficient in FIFA 20. Just going down the wings with your wingers and cutting it back to your striker is just so reliable. I mean, it reduces a lot of the error, because if you try and take a long shot or a shot from inside the box against the keeper, it becomes a bit difficult to score, whereas if you cut it back, you really have to beat the keeper. It's just a tap-in. And even in real life, it's such an efficient way of scoring. You would have seen Barcelona's players constantly, doing cutbacks. And even our team, although you're saying that we don't have good passers, Maddison, Tielemans, Mahrez, even Zaha for that matter, all of them can definitely put in a good ball. So I guess that is why I continue to use cutbacks in my gameplay, and I think it's fun to see as well, and it's really fun to pull off in FIFA 20, so yeah. Next question, you made a mistake signing Haaland. He's not going up in his rating. Well, he's already gone up by 1 overall, and you guys need to be a bit patient with Haaland. We just signed him in the January transfer window. We haven't really given him that many opportunities, and in the 4 games that he's played for us, he has scored twice, so I mean, I know he's not been absolutely incredible as we expected him to be, but I guess we just need to give him time to adapt to Leicester City. He's growing really well in his overall. I mean, look at that. He's got 98 sprint speed. His strength is insane. His attack positioning is going up. Acceleration up by 1 as well. His technical stats are increasing as well. We need to give this guy some time. He's only 20, and I'm sure soon the goals will be coming in left, right, and center for him. So all we got to do is be patient with Haaland. But that is it for today's press conference. Let's move on. Once again, it is Timo Werner who ends up winning the player of the episode. What another absolutely insane episode from the German, as he scored a brace against Atletico Madrid in the last episode, and he also scored a brace against Liverpool. The goals just keep coming in left, right, and center for him, and that's why you guys voted for him as your player of the episode. Here's a quick look at our season objectives. We've completed the midfield domination and the trusting the youth challenge, and well, we won't be able to complete the Premier League glory challenge, which is going to be tough. We just need to keep 1 more clean sheet in the Premier League and we'll be done with that objective. Timo Werner needs to score 7 goals in these remaining 3 or 4 games. That's going to be tough, but I reckon we should be able to complete 4 out of these 6 objectives, so no forfeit, and that's brilliant. So here we go, guys. Champions League semi-finals. Leicester City versus Atletico Madrid. That first leg ended in a 3-3 draw, which gives us 3 away goals to work with for this second leg. So if it's a 1-all draw, a 2-all draw, we'll be making it to the finals of the Champions League, and that is a big advantage. But at the King Power Stadium in front of our own fans, I guess we are favourites to to make it through to this final. Let's show the world what Leicester City are made of. And in this season 2 with Leicester, can we make it to the Champions League final? Time to find out. And also, Liverpool have knocked out Barcelona, beating them 2-1 over 2 legs. So, a potential final against Liverpool, that should be exciting. So Wilfried Zaha wants to play in this upcoming game against Atletico, and of course I am going to start him in this one. There's no questions about it. Press conference before the big one. A goalless draw would take you through to the next round of this Champions League. How would you be approaching the game today? I'm just gonna say it's important to keep our cool, because this is the kind of game where, you know, tensions will be extremely high. There's going to be a lot of pressure on the team. Let's not think about stuff like, you know, a 0-0 draw will get us through, because then we might end up conceding a late goal or something. We've got to focus on winning this game, and that's what we're going to be doing. Oh man, I can already feel the tension of this tie. I mean, that first leg has set this up perfectly. 3-3 in that first leg has made things super interesting. Let's just get right into this one and see how we can play. We could be fulfilling the dream of all Leicester fans to see Leicester City in a Champions League final. We're just one game away from achieving that. We're playing in front of our own fans at the King Power Stadium. We've got the home advantage as well. This is going to be our final home Champions League game, and let's make it count. Let's make it memorable for the fans. And this is the team that I've gone for. Timo Werner starting up top. Zaha and Mahrez on either side. Maddison, Tielemans and Ndidi in midfield. Ben Chilwell. Swansea gets the nod ahead of Soyuncu once again because of his form. Alderweireld Pereira and Kasper Schmeichel captains the team. Let's hope for the best. I think we can do it, guys. I think we can knock out Atletico Madrid. Let's get right into it. So that's the Atletico team we're facing, with Gabriel Jesus and João Felix up top. They made life really difficult for us in that first leg, so I'm expecting more of the same from them. It's actually a very similar lineup to what they fielded in that first leg, so we know what to expect. Let's just perform and outperform them in this tie. The Champions League anthem at home in front of our own fans one last time this season. Oh man, I'm so hyped for this. It's 3-3, the tie is set up perfectly, but we're gonna try and go out there and win and make it to that Champions League final to face Liverpool. João Felix and Swansea making a crucial interception there. That could have easily seen Gabriel Jesus making the run in behind, so fair play to Swansea. Great defending early on in that one. Atletico Madrid on the attack with Thomas Munir, and now Atleti pushing forward down the right flank. Still Thomas Munir. He could put it back in. It goes to Ruben Neves, and Atletico being extremely patient. Now it's Ruben Neves. Now Saul finds João Felix, but Swansea I think got a block to it, and well, Kasper Schmeichel collects. As things stand, if the scoreline remains 0-0, it will be Leicester City that makes it to the Champions League final, so we need to keep that in mind. And here we go on the counter-attack with Timo Werner. He's pushing forward with pace, brings it inside, still Werner. Looks for Tielemans, takes a decent touch, but Atletico defend that pretty well. Here's Werner now. Looks for Yuri Tielemans, opens up some space, goes for goal. It's brilliant from Tielemans, but it hits the side netting. Our first proper good chance of the game. And Tielemans, the Belgian midfielder, comes extremely close to giving us the lead. Oh no, Atletico Madrid are applying quite a bit of pressure here as Swansea puts in another crucial block. So far in this game, he's been saving us brilliantly, and now we might have something to do on the counter-attack. As here's Wilfried Zaha. Looks to bring it back inside, finds Werner. It is now Maddison, keeps hold of the ball well, goes for Tielemans. Now it's Riyad Mahrez, goes for goal with that right foot of his, but couldn't keep it under. In fact, that was going straight into the stands. A terrible attempt from someone as good as Riyad Mahrez. Yuri Tielemans looks for James Maddison. And now this could certainly lead to something. Here goes Maddison, releases Wilfried Zaha. We know how quick Zaha is. Here he goes with pace. Zaha looks to bring it inside, goes down inside the box. Ref, come on. That could have easily been given as a penalty. Oh no, Atleti have the chance to take the lead in this one. Kasper Schmeichel thankfully came ahead and collected the ball with no problem whatsoever. And that's the first half done. An extremely cagey first half. Not many chances for both teams, especially clear-cut ones. And I'm not sure if Atletico know that, well, as things stand, we will be making it to that Champions League final, because they've barely tried to attack me. So I would be content if the second half is more of the same and we can get through on away goals. But let's see what happens. Oh, Mahrez is broken through. This could be our chance, guys. Riyad Mahrez, cross comes in. Atletico get it away, although the chance might still be on. Here's Maddison. Maddison with the roulette, goes for goal, and it's wide. I mean, Maddison from that angle, I know it was difficult, but would have loved to see him keep that one on target. Atletico keeping possession. Hopefully this doesn't lead into an attack. Ben Chilwell did brilliantly to intercept that, and now we might have the chance to push forward. Look at the spaces we've got to work with now. Indeed, he releases Timo Werner. We know he's quick. Werner goes for goal from a difficult angle, but Jan Oblak makes the save there. We've barely seen anything from Mahrez in this game, and that's why I'm bringing on Chukwueze for him. I think the extra pace that Chukwueze provides could prove to be vital. It's a corner for Leicester. Would love to score from a set piece. Could this be the chance to Anzebe? No! How has he missed that, man? So close to going in. Let's take a look at the replay for that, because I thought that could have easily gone in. Did it take a deflection or something? It did. And we get ourselves another corner. Can we do something from this one? The ball's played in again, but they do get it away. Although Maddison might have a chance. Shoots, and it's cleared away. The chance might still be on. Now it's Ricardo Pereira who shoots. Now it's Ndidi who shoots. But finally, Jan Oblak collects it. Atletico Madrid now with the chance. Here's Gabriel Jesus pushing forward. Looks for Lemar. Back to Gabriel Jesus. Now it's Jean-Felix Toby Alderweireld. Had to make that challenge and had to make it perfectly. And he did exactly that. Saved us a potential goal and from being eliminated from this competition as we look to get on the attack now. It is Maddison. The back heel was awful. Atletico still on the attack. We've got to defend well as it's now Koke. Koke could whip in a ball. Cross comes in. Ben Chilwell thankfully deals with that. We've got to be perfect defensively in these remaining 13 or 14 minutes. Corner for Atletico. Ball comes in. Kasper Schmeichel punches it away, although it finds its way to Lemar. It's now Ruben. Now Gabriel Jesus. Lemar goes for goal. Kasper Schmeichel. Unbelievable. What a save from our captain. Potentially saved us from getting eliminated there. It is now a corner. Thomas Lemar once again putting it in. Kasper Schmeichel punches it away. We still can't get it away though. Now it's Lemar once again. Goes back to Saul. This is so dangerous and tense, man. Maddison with the block. Although the chance is still not gone. Another cross comes in. Ben Chilwell clears it away and we survive. Here we go. Atletico committing way too many players forward. And this is where we can hit them on the counter. Go on, Maddison. He's doing brilliantly. Still James Maddison. Tries to put it back in. But Atletico defend extremely well. Both teams have defended so well in this game. And well, that's why the scoreline is 0-0. Yes, indeed. Now Timo Werner on that right foot of his goes for goal. Timo Werner almost securing our spot in the Champions League minute. Although just 3 minutes we've got to hang on and we will be in a final up against Liverpool. It is done, guys. It is actually done. We're in a Champions League final. Now this game I know wasn't as entertaining as the first leg, but it was intense as hell and we defended extremely well and we're rewarded with a 0-0 draw. And on away goals, Leicester City have made the Champions League final. This is absolutely incredible. We'll be going up against Liverpool to decide who is to be crowned champions of Europe. And that is going to be special. Leicester City have done it against all odds. We've made it to the Champions League final. Zaha wanted to play against Atletico Madrid really bad. We did exactly that and he repaid me with a decent performance. And there you go. He seems to be happy with all the game time he's getting. But this just doesn't make any sense because Soyuncu is just coming with a message saying that he's happy with all the game time he's been getting. But the thing is, I've been playing Swansea over him for the most part, so I don't really understand that. But guys, most importantly, we are through to the Champions League final, and in the next episode, we're going to be finding out if Leicester City can be crowned champions of Europe. Now that we've secured our spot in the Champions League final, we've got to wrap up the Premier League season. So in this episode, we're going to be playing the remaining 2 games that we have. One of them is against Manchester United. So we don't really have much to play for. I mean, there is an off chance we could win the league, but it's really unlikely. And well, we've already secured top 4, but we're still going to try and win these remaining 2 games. The first one is against Manchester United and that should be a fun game. So we've got to deal with major fitness issues for this one against Man United. All of our first team players are basically not fit for this game, so we've made a ton of changes. And because we don't really have much to play for in the Premier League, it makes sense to do exactly that. So I'm giving a lot of the youngsters a chance like Harvey Barnes, Tavares, Todibo, James Justin, Dean Henderson in goal. And also, as this is our final Premier League home game of the season, Jamie Vardy will be captaining the team. His sending off game kind of like his testimonial, not really though, but this is going to be his final game in a Leicester shirt, and he'll be playing that in front of his own fans against Manchester United. This should be a memorable moment for him as well. He's been our hero in this series, and he deserves sending off like this. So let's get right into this one. That's the Manchester United team they were facing, and it looks a lot better than before for some reason. Maybe because they've now started Ivan Perisic in this one. Baldedao Keita on the right side, Canales in that cam role, Josef Martinez is a decent player, a decent defense with the likes of Maguire and Wan-Bissaka. Phil Jones still starting for Man United. That is a bit weird, but this is our team. I think we could be able to get the win, but the thing is, we've got our second teams for this one, so not too sure. Oh, Baldedao Keita uses his pace to beat me there. Soyuncu with a solid sliding challenge to stop Leicester City from conceding their brilliant defending from the Turkish international. I know he's been out of place a bit with Swansea taking his spot, but he's still a quality defender. Oh no, Manchester United looking to exploit their pace with Baldedao Keita once again as he finds Canales, and Soyuncu had to make a proper tackle there, or an interception, because, well, Dean Henderson did not time his dive at all because he was in no man's land there. Canales puts in a great ball as James Justin gets it away, but not really, as Emre Can on the rebound strikes, and well, Manchester United take the lead. I don't want to be losing against Man United in our final Premier League home game of the season. I know it doesn't really matter that much, but still, it's not good, especially before playing a Champions League final a few weeks later. We don't want the morale going down at all. Fair play for Man United. They've been really aggressive in these early few moments, and well, they've been rewarded with the goal. Here's Dennis Bryant, looks for Jamie Vardy. This is our chance for the equaliser. Vardy on his final Premier League home game of the season scores against Manchester United. This guy, man, is absolutely incredible. What a player, what a man. And he is the hero of this series, the main man from day one. And he scored yet again on what could be his final home game of the season. And it's a phenomenal finish as well. Beats De Gea like it's nobody's business. Last season the man scored 37 goals, and this season, even though his overall has gone down massively, he's still scoring whenever possible. Leicester City have equalised against Manchester United as Jamie Vardy scores potentially his last goal for the club. Jamie Vardy looks for Riyad Mahrez, who somehow gets there. Go on, Mahrez. Still Mahrez keeps hold of the ball brilliantly. Releases Jamie Vardy. It is now Harvey Barnes with a chance. Barnes goes for goal, but David De Gea makes the save. Harvey Barnes still has the ball, and we might still have a chance here. But Vardy couldn't get past Harry Maguire. Half-time against Man United, and so far it's been a good game. Man United were dominating up until they scored the goal, but then we responded brilliantly. And now the second half should be extremely interesting. Hopefully we can see more goals from the likes of Jamie Vardy, Barnes maybe, or even Mahrez. And I would love to win this game. Oh, this is not good. Manchester United with the chance to get the lead in this game once again. And it's this Souček guy who I have no idea who he is. But anyways, he's gotten themselves into the lead in this game. It's Manchester United 2, Leicester 1. We've got 30 minutes to go in this game. I'm going to try everything possible to get the equaliser, but such an annoying goal to concede. The rebound falling perfectly to a Man United player. Anyways, it's 2-1 to them. Free kick for Leicester City. This could prove to be a vital moment in this game. Can Mahrez convert? There's decent power on it, but so close. Imagine if that would have gone in. Alright, time to bring off Jamie Vardy and give him a standing ovation from the Leicester fans. It just makes sense to do exactly that because he's such a hero for this club. Let's bring him off and he'll get a great reception, and it's completely deserved for what he's achieved here at Leicester City. A Premier League title got them to the Champions League, and for us as well in this series. He scored 37 goals last time around. That was his final game for Leicester City's final few moments, and he also scored for us, man. What a man. Anyways, let's now try and win this game. Dennis Bryant releases Mahrez. Could be one of our last chances of this game. Mahrez is quick, but can he beat this man? He can. Here goes Mahrez. Sees Dani Olmo. Olmo couldn't get the shot. Why did he take so much time to shoot, man? Dani Olmo. Full time, and we've lost this game at home to Manchester United. And to be fair, you can't really blame this Leicester side. It wasn't our first team. We focused on the Champions League more, and this was bound to happen. At this point of the season, you've got to prioritize one competition over the other. and we prioritized the Champions League, so this was bound to happen. But it was still lovely to give Jamie Vardy his final home game of the season, his farewell match, and he also scored in this game, so fair play to him. Hang on a minute, is our Champions League spot in contention? We're just 3 points ahead of Manchester United after their defeat, and because of that, if we lose and they win, both of us will have the same amount of points. But oh wait, our goal difference is a lot better than them, so Champions League is definitely guaranteed for Leicester City next season. So yeah, that's brilliant. Anyways, now we're going to be playing our final Premier League game of the season against Bournemouth and wrapping up this year's Premier League season. Since there's nothing much to play for, we're going to be simulating this one against Bournemouth, getting this game out of the way, and thankfully we get ourselves the clean sheet, which should help us complete one of our objectives. Werner scoring a brace, Maddison and Mahrez on the score sheet as well. And with that, our Premier League season has come to a close. So it is Liverpool that end up winning the Premier League with 95 points, 1 point over Manchester City, fair play to them. Spurs finished third, and of course we finished fourth this season. We're also the team that managed to score the most goals in this year's Premier League, which is actually commendable. 94 goals for us. Looking at the teams that have finished 5th, 6th and 7th, we've got United, Arsenal and Chelsea. We'll be seeing them in the Europa League. Now looking at the teams that have been relegated, West Brom, Bournemouth and Middlesbrough, they'll be going down to the Championship. So this is the final Premier League table. I think we've done a good job to maintain our position and finish in the top 4. Next season though, I want to try and push further and finish maybe as Premier League champions. We're very close to winning the Champions League, so next season we've got to push harder for the Premier League title as well. Looking at the top scorers in the Premier League, it's Harry Kane who ends up winning the Golden Boot with 30 goals this season. Sergio Aguero scoring 26 as well. Timo Werner coming in with a commendable 26 goals this season. Makes me wonder, how crazy was Jamie Vardy last season for scoring 37? That was just unbelievable. Mane comes in with 21. Let's see if we've got any other Leicester players in the top 25. We actually don't, so it was all about Timo Werner this season for us in the Premier League. Assist-wise though, we've got a lot of assisters in here. Tielemans coming in with 11, Maddison coming in with 11 as well, Olmo with 10, Timo Werner with 8 as well. Eriksen ends up winning the top assister award with 17, Salah coming in with 14. Clean sheets wise, we don't really have any Leicester player in here, but it's actually really interesting to see Dean Henderson have more clean sheets than Kasper Schmeichel. Just makes me wonder, next season maybe Henderson should be our main man. So this is interesting. Manchester City end up beating Liverpool in the FA Cup final, so that means Liverpool reached the FA Cup final and they lost that. They reached the Carabao Cup final and they lost that as well to us, and now we're playing them in a Champions League final, so hopefully we can beat them as well. They'll have lost 3 finals this season, which is a bit hilarious. But of course, they've won the Premier League. They lost 3-0 to Man City. That's a big defeat to take. Anyway, so it's Man City who end up winning the FA Cup this season. Next episode is about to be crazy. The final game of our season, Champions League final. For the first time, we've got a chance to win this trophy in this Leicester City career mode. And we're going to do everything possible to beat Liverpool. And I seriously can't wait for this game. It's going to be crazy. Here's a quick look at our season objectives, and well, we failed the Premier League Glory Challenge, which was to win the Premier League. We couldn't do it this season, man. Liverpool and City were just far better than us, and well, we failed that objective. And we've completed 4 out of these 6 objectives because we completed the Keeping It Clean Challenge in today's episode, so no forfeit. And yeah, that's not bad. Of course, the Werner Challenge, we need to score 5 goals in that Champions League final with Werner, which is not happening, so well, that's probably a failed objective, but we did complete the 4 objectives, so I guess not bad. So guys, that is that for today's episode of the Leicester City Career Mode series. We're in the Champions League final, and that game against Liverpool is going to be in the next episode, where we'll be wrapping up our season. And hopefully you guys have enjoyed today's episode, and if you guys did, a like would be brilliant. If you are new around here, subscribe for more FIFA 20 Career Mode content, and well, I'll catch you guys next time.